Right then, let's talk about something absolutely brilliant. Imagine a plant so packed with goodness that just a spoonful of its dried leaves gives you more vitamin C than 7 oranges. That's not a typo, my friends. 7 oranges. This amazing plant is called moringa, and it's a proper game changer. We're always looking for the next big thing in healthy food, and honestly, this one has been hiding in plain sight for centuries. It's a leafy green that packs a massive nutritional punch, and I think it's high time we all got to know it a bit better. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's a little bit of food magic. They call moringa the miracle tree for a reason, and it's not just a catchy name. The list of nutrients is just bonkers. Let's break it down, shall we? Gram for gram, moringa leaves have about twice the protein of yogurt, 4 times the calcium of milk, and 3 times the potassium of bananas. It's like nature decided to create one plant that does it all. When you think about all the different foods we eat to get these nutrients, it's incredible to find them all wrapped up in these little green leaves. This isn't about fancy, complicated recipes. It's about pure, honest-to-goodness nutrition that's easy to get. Now, let's talk about the heavy hitters, iron and protein. We often think of a big juicy steak for protein or a massive bowl of spinach for iron. Well, moringa gives them a real run for their money. It's loaded with plant-based protein, which is fantastic for everyone, not just veggies. But here's the clever bit about the iron. The iron in moringa comes with a load of vitamin C, which helps your body absorb it much better. So unlike some other plant-based iron sources, your body can actually use the goodness you're putting into it. It's a smarter, more efficient way to get what you need. What does all this mean for you? It means more energy, a stronger immune system, and a healthier body, all from one lovely plant. It's full of antioxidants, those little heroes that fight off bad stuff in your body and keep you feeling fresh and vibrant. Think of it as your daily dose of green goodness, a natural boost to help you feel your best. It's not a magic pill, but it's a simple, natural way to give your body a massive helping hand. We should all be eating more powerful greens like this, and moringa is one of the best out there. Here's where the story gets even better. The moringa tree isn't some delicate, fussy plant that needs a perfect garden and loads of attention. Quite the opposite, really. This tree is a survivor, a proper trooper. It thrives in places where other plants would just give up. It loves hot, dry climates and can grow in really poor, sandy soil with very little water. In many parts of the world where food can be scarce and farming is tough, the moringa tree is a lifeline. It doesn't need fancy fertilizers or complicated care. It just grows, providing food and nutrition where it's needed most. Just one single tree can make a massive difference for a whole family. It grows incredibly fast, sometimes reaching several meters in its first year. You can start harvesting leaves in just a few months. This means a constant, reliable source of food. The leaves can be picked, and the tree just keeps growing more. You can add the fresh leaves to salads, stews, or curries, just like you would with spinach. Or, you can dry the leaves and grind them into a powder. This powder lasts for ages without refrigeration and keeps all its amazing nutrients ready to be sprinkled into any meal. Using moringa couldn't be simpler, which is why I love it. The fresh leaves have a mild, slightly peppery taste, a bit like rocket or watercress. You can chuck them into a smoothie for a morning boost or stir them into a soup at the end of cooking to keep the nutrients in. The dried powder is even more versatile. A teaspoon in your porridge, yogurt, or even a glass of water can supercharge your meal without really changing the taste. It's a simple way to get a massive dose of vitamins and minerals without any fuss at all. It's honest, simple food. This resilience is what makes moringa so special. It's not just a superfood for those who can afford expensive health products. It's a democratic superfood. It empowers people to grow their own nutrition right in their backyard. In a world where we're so disconnected from where our food comes from, a plant like moringa brings it all back home. It shows that the best things in life don't have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes, the most powerful solutions are the simplest ones, growing right outside our door, waiting for us to notice them. So, if moringa is this incredible, nutrient-packed, easy-to-grow miracle, why isn't it in every supermarket aisle next to the kale and spinach? It's a fair question, and the answer is a bit complicated. One of the main reasons is that the fresh leaves are quite delicate. They wilt very quickly after being picked, which makes them difficult to transport over long distances and keep looking fresh on a shelf. Supermarkets need produce that can withstand the journey from the farm to the store, and moringa leaves just aren't built for that long-haul life. Another big part of the story is about money and big business. The modern food system is built around a few major crops, like wheat, corn, and soy, that are grown on a massive scale by large agricultural companies. These companies have a lot of influence. A plant like moringa, which anyone can grow for free in their garden, doesn't really fit into that business model. It's too self-sufficient. If people can get all the nutrition they need from a tree in their backyard, they won't need to buy as many processed, fortified foods or expensive supplements. In some places, there has even been official discouragement or bans on promoting moringa. This sounds mad, doesn't it? It's not because the plant is dangerous, it's perfectly safe. The issue is that its health benefits can sound too good to be true. When local groups or small farmers start telling people that this one plant can fight malnutrition better than expensive aid programs, it can challenge the authority of big organizations and established food industries. Sometimes it's easier for officials to dismiss it or regulate it heavily than to embrace a solution that they don't control. This all means that moringa has stayed a bit of a secret, shared within communities rather than being mass-marketed. It thrives on a local level, passed from neighbor to neighbor. While you might not find fresh moringa leaves at your big chain grocer, you can often find the dried powder in health food shops or online. It's a reminder that our food system isn't always set up to give us what's best, but what's most profitable. But the good news is, we have the power to choose, to seek out these amazing foods, and to bring them into our own kitchens. Now for the best bit. You don't need a massive garden or a tropical climate to get in on this. You can grow your own moringa tree at home, and it's dead easy. You can start from a seed or a cutting. If you're using a seed, just soak it in water overnight. Then, plant it about an inch deep in a pot with some well-draining soil. Moringa doesn't like its roots to be wet, so make sure your pot has drainage holes. Put it in the sunniest spot you can find, like a south-facing window, as it absolutely loves the light and warmth. Keep the soil moist, but not waterlogged. Once the little seedling sprouts and gets stronger, you can be a bit less fussy with watering. These trees are tough, remember? If you live somewhere with cold winters, you'll need to keep it indoors as a houseplant, as it can't handle frost. The brilliant thing is, you can keep it pruned to a manageable size, like a little bush. Every time you trim it back, you're encouraging it to grow more leaves, which means more lovely moringa for you to eat. It's the plant that keeps on giving. Harvesting is as simple as snipping off the leaves when you need them. You can use them fresh straight away or dry them for later. To dry them, just tie the stems in bunches and hang them in a dry, airy place away from direct sunlight. Once they are crispy, the leaves will crumble off the stems easily. You can then crush them into a powder using a blender or a good old-fashioned pestle and mortar. Store your green gold in an airtight jar, and you have your own homemade superfood supplement ready to go. How brilliant is that? So, I really want you to think about this. In a world of confusing food labels and processed meals, there are simple, honest plants like moringa that are packed with real nutrition. It's about getting back to basics and celebrating the power of real food. It's about being curious, trying something new, and taking a bit of control over what you eat. Whether you find some moringa powder at a local shop or decide to grow a little tree on your windowsill, you're making a fantastic choice for your health. Go on. Give it a go. Puka.